Hi everybody, I know it's been a while. Hope you guys are having a great Christmas, or, well, I'm trying to, but this is going to be a little bit of a Christmas update from me. The reason I haven't been recording or posting in a while is due to certain reasons that are beyond my control. I'm back at my parents' house, well, only for 2 nights, but I've now been at the hospital for 4 months now. Because the housing system and the council are absolutely corrupt beyond belief. You can see it in my face. I'm absolutely exhausted. I stink. I haven't had a bath. Honestly, I don't know how much more I can take of this, but I am technically homeless, even though I have somewhere else to stay, but the standards in that hospital are absolutely horrendous. They don't allow you to have wires in your room. The Wi-Fi is shit. They won't let me take my medication without them watching, because even though I've not been able to do that for 10 years. It's a very long story. I'll have to explain it in future, but seriously now, we need to start fighting back against the system, because I've asked the council for temporary accommodation. They will not allow me because they keep saying it's, in quote, not suitable, even though by law they have to. Anybody out there who is struggling this Christmas, just reach out to me, okay? If you see anybody homeless on the streets nearby your house, if you see anybody in the streets at all that are homeless, just take them in. Take them in. Do anything you can to help them. They deserve a home as much as all of us do. This is now the I realize now it is the harsh reality of the world we're living in at the moment. There's so many people on the streets. My benefits have been stopped because I've been in hospital for more than 28 days. That is the harsh reality. The council is corrupt. We need to understand that now. We can't change that, and the only way we're going to move past this is 2026 we're going to make this our year to shine. If the system are not going to stand up and do anything, we will. So anybody out there who's listening to this video, just if you see somebody homeless on the streets, just take them in. Don't matter who they are, where they come from, what drug issues they've got, just help them. Help any way you can. Show all the love you can this Christmas, because you never know. That homeless person's Christmas could very well end up being their last. Because they could be dead, on the streets, dead, having no one else to talk to, nothing, not a home, no one to help, no one for them to help them. It just breaks my heart that even people like me are being discriminated against by the council. The council's supposed to be having a duty of care, and yet they've gone and done this to me. 4 months of this absolute nonsense I have had. Well, I say no more. 2026 will be our year to shine, and we will rise up and show that we deserve recognition just as much as anybody else does. I want you all to know that I am really struggling, so if any support, anybody out there who just wants to chat, wants to discuss their issues, if they can empathise with me at all, or just help me in any sort of way. You can keep recommending phoning the council. They will not do nothing. But just help anybody out there you can that is in need of help. Just ask them if they want help. And if they accept, yes, you help them. Because the council are not going to help anyone. It's the facts. They're not going to do it. So my Christmas message to you is this. Cherish those moments you have with anybody, even if they're complete and utter strangers. Doesn't matter who they are. If you like them and you want to be their friend, they want to be your friend. If you want to be if you and that stranger want to be friends, you bloody go for it. Put your differences aside. Think about future. What are you going to do in future if you've not got a home? How are you going to do it? At the end of the day, if the system are not going to do anything about it, we're going to have to do it ourselves. There is no other way we can do this. We will have to fend for ourselves. And if they're not lucky, the council is going to end up collapsing into ashes from the neglect of their citizens' care. I can go on and on and on about this, but there's nothing else that I could do. Sorry if I'm talking on a bit. I'm getting a bit distracted. My father's knocking at my door, but I'm going to keep going on this. I'm going to be outspoken and outright. What the council people are saying, oh, it's not suitable for temporary accommodation, don't listen to them. They are just trying to make money off of you by keeping you on the streets. They're trying to save money, but they're not saving money whatsoever. They're only doing it to boost their own fucking egos so they won't lose their jobs. That is the harsh reality of the situation. They are dampeners on everything and anything. How they can go around doing this, leaving homeless people on the street with no home to go to and putting us down all the time, I will never know. But they are all corrupt individuals, and I will not stop on my mission to expose every single corrupt individual in this council and have them punished for their sins. That is the harsh reality of my situation. The system is failing. So that's why I've reached out to this company called Help Bank. They're a brilliant company led by a guy named Simon Squibb. You've probably heard of him. I would say that Simon's got more common sense than my father, if I'm brutally honest. Simon understands the need of the system and how it is failing us. So that's why I turned to Simon and Help Bank, because I feel like, because I'm not going to get any other job, I'm not getting anywhere, I might as well turn to them. And even though they can't provide me with all the support that I need, or might need by my request, then, what have I got to lose? They understand people who've been failed by the system. Simon Squibb was once homeless himself. He still had that dream that he's been asking people what their dream is. He had that dream, and now look at it. It's come true. But his dream hasn't entirely come true. He wants to see the system fixed. But it ain't going to be like that anytime soon. And it doesn't matter what political party's in charge, no matter what they do, they are all corrupt, money laundering individuals who are just in it for the money. That is the harsh reality. No politician or government official is going to help you in your situation. By some miracle they might, but I highly ever doubt that they ever will. So now is the time to stand up for what is right in our country. We are going to make 2026 a year to remember. All that political stuff, we brush it aside. We all come together as one nation under God. I want you all to share those moments with your family, your friends, anyone you see out there, no matter whether they're homeless or not, what country they come from, what their gender identity or sexuality is, no matter who they are. If they are lonely and they want someone to talk to and they want a home, just take them in. It's not hard. If I weren't homeless, then I would take them in. I would genuinely do it. But right now, I technically don't have a home because they're keeping me at that stupid fucking hospital, which I can't stand. Enough's enough now. My benefits have been stopped and I'm running low on money and I've never trusted hospital food, so I can't eat that. I'm having to live on McDonald's for God knows how long. 4 months I've had to live on McDonald's because that's all I trust. That is an absolute outrage. The government do not care. They don't give a shit and never will. So that's why I'm going to be the man that the valleys have needed for so long. I am going to step up for what's right. And nobody people can judge me all they want. People can judge all they fucking want, but they can't hide from the truth. Simple as. Now, I'm sorry that I've gone on a bit now, but I just need to get it all off my chest. It's been an absolute shit show of a year. I've been left in sorrow. I've been left in anxiousness. words can't even describe it. It's been that hard. But I just want you all to show some love. Show some support to anybody you know out there, no matter how well you know them. Show support to love and support to anyone that you care about and know and love. No matter how long you've known them for, just show them that love. Show them that you care. Show all the love you can that you care for them. Because if you don't, you're going to be seen as a bad person, unfortunately. You have to show... Well, sorry, I retract that statement. I'm leaving this unfiltered because I want to get this all out there and show who the real me is. I've had allegations chucked against me left, right and centre. I've had allegations of stalking, grooming. Those are not true, for example. Those are just bullshit lies to try and put me in the dirt. There's a lot of people who spread lies about that. They're called shit stirrers. And I will leave this all uncensored just to get the blatant truth out there. We are all under threat right now. We need to start standing up for what is right and start making an effort in life. If you want to pursue your dream as a musician, go ahead. If you want to go to uni and finish your master's degrees or whatever, you go ahead and do that. It is totally up to you. But be aware that if you go and do that, it'll probably be a waste of your time. But it's up to you what you want to do in life. Don't let anybody else control what you do. Because I'm so stressed at the minute. I've had to have a lorazepam here at home. That's a PRM in case you didn't know. But that's the only thing that's keeping me sane right now. And I can't have it too much. I can't have it at the hospital because they'll refuse to do it unless they observe me, which that isn't possible because I haven't been able to do that in front of people for over 10 years. But people need to understand the harsh reality. We are being failed by the system. I can't deal with this. The longer they keep me in that hospital, the more my mental health is going to decline. And they know good and hell well that I should never have ended up in that hospital in the first place because I have no mental illness. I have learning disabilities. And it didn't help that my mother lied to the crisis team saying I was being suicidal and delusional, which, as we know now, that was not true. She's paranoid about the stupidest little mess. And do you know what? I don't even care if this gets flagged or asked to taken down. I am putting this out there, showing you that nothing, whatever you believe in, nothing is impossible only if you believe in it. You have to believe it's possible to do it. You have to go and do it. If that is your dream, if that is what you want to do, don't let any doubters put you down. You fucking go for it. Show all those critics wrong, and they were wrong for rejecting you because they can just shove it. They're just trying to stir shit around. They're called shit stirrers. I don't know what else more to say, but this is all that I need to get off my chest and show that this is the harsh reality. I am being failed by the system just like you are. So anybody out there who is listening to this message, we need to get together now and try and make an honest living for all of us now. An honest, calm, collected and happy living. We all need to be happy in unison. Just do what we love in a calm and respectful manner, and help us help you. You help someone, you get help in return. We all need to help each other. Because you're scared of losing your job, that's fine. But maybe that job wasn't for you in the first place. Who knows? You might think, you might then change your mind in future and you might get a new job and think, oh, maybe being fired from that job was a good move in the first place. Maybe it taught me a lesson, and you can go back in future and say, you know what? I'm glad I got fired from that job because it's made me a better person now and I've gone on to bigger and better things. So there you have it. You want to get yourself a job, just don't bother applying for any other company. Start your own if you have the resources. I don't have the resources, but I am willing to still go for it. I have little to no experience starting a company, but you know what? Who fucking cares? It's the only thing I can do at this point, and that's why I have opened up to Help Bank. So Help Bank, Simon, if you are watching this video, it would mean the world to me if you could try and help me in any means possible to set up my record label and help me help other people who have been failed by the system just get away. We want to help them as well as myself. I want to help people. I want to give certain people like me the help that I never got when I was a child. I'm 21 years old, I'm still young, but look, my whole world is ahead of me, and even though I'm in turmoil right now, I ain't giving up just yet. In fact, I'll never give up. I will keep fighting for as long as I have to. I'll keep fighting until it kills me, which probably won't be likely, but I will keep fighting until the day I die. I will keep doing it. Because I get really, really nervous now. I've not been on my medication. I get really nervous in certain situations, and that's not usually me. But I know now that this is the harsh reality. I understand, but my brain is in such a state that I can't process certain things. People need to understand that I am being neglected by the system, and it's got to stop. So anybody out there, just send your messages of support to me if you wish. Send all the love you can to anybody you care about who is struggling. Help them out in some sort of way. If they're struggling, if they're homeless, feel free and take them in and give them a good welcome into your home. Say, if you haven't got a family, we're your family now. If your current family's not worked out, start a brand new one. Make new friends. Start new relationships. It's the best way. Sometimes you've got to learn. You've got to think when things are going wrong. Some good things aren't going to last. But it's best to start again, because you can do even bigger and better things with it. I know what I'm capable of. It's just I get frustrated when things don't work out. I mean, especially when that is, because people have seen me as stalkerish, even though in reality that's not true. I'm just trying to make friends. I mean, who are you to think I'm a stalker? I mean, I've been wearing my autism lanyard out in public. I mean, that's a dead giveaway, isn't it? That's to show that I'm not who you think. It shows that I'm a genuine, honest person. I'm really caring. I just want to be free and do what I want to do. But I've never had the time or the place to do it. So, if anything, if there's a time and a place to do it, to follow your passions, it's 2026. Make 2026 your year to shine. Because I know that we've all got it in us. No matter who we are, we've all got it in us. I know that. I don't know, like, oh, you think that? I know that. I know we've all got it in us. So I need us all to start making an effort in things and not letting personal struggles hold us back. Yes, I know family comes before work. That is a true fact. But sometimes in life, if there's policies in your way, if there's stupid policies in your way, sometimes you just have to take one for the team. Do what is right for today's society and the future of society. Do what is acceptably right in this day and age. For example, if a co-worker gets discriminated and you use rude language or swear at the perpetrator, I don't blame you for it. They should be called out for their actions. But obviously you have to respect people's privacy in some way, but when there is corruption going on, you have to take matters into your own hands. I'm scared to record audio of what's going on in the hospital because they'll confiscate my phone, saying, "Oh, it's patient confidentiality." Yeah. Well, sometimes desperate things should call for desperate measures. If there's insufficient evidence in the recording, then you can just delete it. Simple. But there should be more security cameras on the mental health ward at Royal Glamorgan. In fact, on all mental health hospital wards, there should be security cameras everywhere so they can document every incident to show the harsh truth of it. The truth and nothing but the truth. No more lies, no corruption. The cold, hard truth. And if people don't want to believe me and they don't want to hear it, that's on you. Don't come back again if you don't like my opinions. We have the worst government. Let me rephrase that. We have the worst NHS management since I've been on this planet. How they can go around talking about business, and specifically self-business, because I'm interested in that, and putting us down all the time, I will never know. But the NHS is going to collapse if we don't start taking action. Our council, our government is going to collapse. No matter what political party's in charge. It doesn't matter who's in charge. We as citizens need to stand up for what is acceptably right for the future. No discrimination, none of that nonsense. Just peace and equality for all as much as possible. So that's pretty much my message to you this Christmas. Show all the love to anybody you care about, no matter how well you know them. Share all that love. And the critics can say what they want. They can take away our money, but they can't take away our rights and our freedom. So, without that further ado, that's probably my first ever Christmas rant. I hope you all try to have a great Christmas and a happy New Year, and I hope it'll be a happy New Year, because quite frankly, this year certainly hasn't. But regardless of what's happened in the world, I really hope you try to have a lovely Christmas and try and spend that time with your family. Just cherish it, because you never know on this planet when your time's up. You need to cherish every day like it's your last, because you never know when your time's up. That's all I've got to say for now. Have a lovely Christmas and have a happy New Year.